What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to CryptoQuandary. It's been a while, but yeah, today I am actually doing a video on the basics of crypto, Bitcoin, all that stuff. And I figured I'd go live and do it. If anybody has questions, let me know. I'll have the live stream on the phone, so if any questions do pop up, I will do my best to answer them. If I do not have the answers, I'll either find them or whatever. I'll help you out. Not a big deal. Um, Give me a second to set this up to get on the website. Just need it for the chat. So, yeah, be kind, be respectful, don't spam. You don't know that. Log in. All right, I'm in the chat. So if anybody has questions, just go to cryptoquandary.net. That's CryptoQuandary, cryptoquandary.net/live. And it will be the Twitch stream. Just throw your questions, comments, concerns, whatever you got in there, and I will be following it on my phone. So, all right. So, like I said, welcome back to Crypto Quandary. It's been a while. Crypto Basics 101. I mean, crypto's volatile. It's not like stocks. It's totally different. It's the same in the sense that you can invest in it. Again, nothing in this video is financial advice, so don't take it as financial advice. It's an opinion. Opinions are like everybody has one. You get it? Yeah. So do your research. Find the people that you like to watch on YouTube or whatever. Take everything as a collective, put it together, take bits and pieces from it, take your own opinions, your own thoughts, your own education, what you found, your research, and come up with your own plan, so to speak. Same thing with working out. This guy says that, that one says this, somebody else says something else. We'll figure out what works for you. Because not, some exercise that works for you isn't going to work for, or works for somebody else isn't going to exactly work for you. Some people may not be able to do regular traditional deadlifts. They may be better off and more comfortable doing, I don't do them so. They're the wide stance, the sumo deadlift, or some people might be better off doing a wide stance squat rather than a regular, more narrow squat. I mean, it's tomato. So you got to figure out what works for you, how you like to invest long term. Do you want to see quick gains? Do you want to, are you going to sit there all day and trade? That's all on you. So once you figure that out, the route you want to take, you got to stick to it. You got to stick to it because you'd be all over the place. You'd be losing money, this and that. And you have to track what you do because if you don't track what you do, setting yourself up for failure. But again, fail forward. So if you do fail next year or the next year or the next round or whatever it may be, do better. Don't fail. So to start this video off for the recording, welcome back to Crypto Quandary, Crypto 101, basics. So the basics, and again, nothing in this video is financial advice. Opinions are opinions. They're just like, everybody has one. So Bitcoin, very basic. The best is it's in my opinion, it's best to hold it long term. Now, people like to trade, people up and down is very volatile. There are times where it's better to trade, buy it, sell it, all this stuff, chart it out, use, there's different types of indicators and everything. And that is something that would be a whole nother 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 videos in itself. So, but in my opinion, it is best to hold long term. That's one way. All right, forget the opinion stuff. One way to have Bitcoin, hold it, secure your investment, is to hold it long term. 2 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. It's a great store of value. Again, in my opinion, um, you know, and the reason it's a great store of value is because you can put it on a wallet, a ledger. You own it. So, but if you buy it on Robinhood now or something like that, you don't own it because, well, yeah, you own it. Yeah, okay, sure. But you know what? When Robinhood says, "Hey, we want your Bitcoin," it's fucking on like that. Now, if you buy it somewhere else on an exchange, Coinbase, Gemini, why I say Coinbase? That's the one that I can't. I not gonna knock them, but they're great. But they kicked me off their platform when I was deployed in Qatar because I had signed up in Qatar. My address was in Jersey and all this stuff. And I finally got back to Jersey and they kicked me off their platform to take your Bitcoin and get out of here. Fine, great. That's fine. I'll use Gemini or .com or something like that. But which now. But anyways, yeah. So pick your exchange of choice. Make sure you get a wallet, whether it's a ledger or a Trezor. Sorry, brain fart, fleet in one day. But in my opinion, Bitcoin, great long-term hold. Ethereum, today. So Ethereum, you have to look at Ethereum as projects are built on top of Ethereum. Ethereum isn't something that is. Yeah, you can use it as a store of value, but a lot goes into Ethereum. I mean, all these projects are built on top of it. So it's, there's NFT projects, non-fungible tokens, digital collectibles. You have projects built on top of Ethereum that have like you got SNX on there, Synthetic. There's just a lot of different projects on there. Decentralized projects such as, stop brain farting. Uh, that one exchange, Uniswap, stuff like that. You're looking at, Uniswap is something that no one entity owns it. It's like, in order to trade on Uniswap, you can't just take US dollars and buy Bitcoin on Uniswap. You can't take US dollars and buy Ethereum on Uniswap or 1inch or anything like that. What you do is you take your Ethereum or your, what have you, in a that would be in you would buy Ethereum, transfer it to your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet of your choice. Um, Connect it to that exchange, and that's where you buy different altcoins, different types of cryptocurrency, all that stuff. Again, this video is very basic. I'm not trying to. I'm gonna go basic. This is for anybody who's new to it, curious, and has no freaking idea. They're like, oh yeah, I know Bitcoin, but like, all right, well, welcome to cryptocurrency, And anybody who is on you and says, just the hell with them, you know. Everybody learns. Everybody has to learn. You start somewhere. You don't just pop out and start walking. You gotta, you don't even crawl yet. You gotta learn to crawl. Then you gotta learn to walk. So I mean, come on. Everybody's been there. Um, anybody who says to you, I do not know what crypto is, and that, or it gives you some type of negative, you don't need them. But anyways, centralized would be like one or more, an entity, somebody like Fidelity, Robinhood, things like that are centralized. An example of something decentralized would be no one authority really running it. Would be like Uniswap, 1inch, can't even think of any other exchanges off the top of my head right now. But anything similar to that, where you would connect a wallet to it, and then basically whatever's in your wallet, you'd be swapping and stuff. So, but I do know MetaMask there is a swap feature now. I believe it just connects you to whatever exchange. But anyways, uh, altcoins. Um, a lot of altcoins are usually created from a fork of another blockchain. However, not yeah, altcoin would be created from a fork from another blockchain. For an example, uh, Bitcoin was a fork of Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash was a fork of Bitcoin. Um, a lot of Many of the altcoins do run on, like I said, the Ethereum blockchain. Uh, and if you haven't heard yet, Chainlink is huge. That's a big one. That's one that I do like to research a lot because it's an oracle, which basically it helps connect your centralized world to the decentralized. It's like a bridge, basically, in very basic terms, because it gets wild. Uh, but that's something definitely to DYOR, do your own research on. Also, I'm just looking at notes here that I have written down, like topics basically, and figuring out which ones to talk about. So, um, ADA and Cardano, or ADA or Cardano, however, whatever you want to say. ADA is their cryptocurrency. Um, it's basically an entire ecosystem. It's pretty ridiculous. If you haven't looked into ADA or Cardano, whatever you call it, um, Charles Hoskinson's really doing some great things out there, and a lot of people, I can't stand that. And, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Like, to each their own. You have an opinion, okay. Don't shit on other people you know, because they're interested in it and they want to learn about it. You know what I mean? Like, anybody who just, hey, dude, come on. That's like when you're working out. Somebody's, oh, I'm a runner, and then somebody's like, hey, I'm a runner. All right, that's what they want to do with their body. Like, let them do it. If you ain't your body, what do you give a hoot for? You know what I mean? So why don't you sit there? If you wanted to be a good person, you would throw 2 cents in and say, something that you knew was good for a runner. I don't know. Make sure you get your electrolytes. Drink a lot of whatever. Same thing with ADA. I mean, if somebody doesn't like it or doesn't like Charles Hoskinson, fine, and then don't. But don't knock it. You know what I mean? Like, leave it alone. Don't knock it. Um, and that goes for any crypto, not just ADA or Chainlink, any of them. Even the so-called coins that everybody talks about. They say, oh, there's billions and billions of them that exist, and that's going to be a P&D pumping down. It's like, all right, well, whatever. I'm not really into the little, really small, tiny cap coins. I mean, there are some. I mean, basically everything that's came out has been a small cap at one point or another. Yeah, but anyway, moving on. Litecoin, that's another crypto, like I said earlier, that was built as an easier and faster way to move money from one place to another. They're working on a lot of different things. I'll be honest, I haven't looked into what they are currently working on. I haven't really kept up. Life's been crazy, but they're into the payment processing. I know that faith, because it's just fast and it's cheap. I mean, what it is. ADA is like that too. Cardano, it's very cheap to send. I moved some. I moved. I moved ADA, and the fee that I was hit with was very minimal. I was shocked, very shocked. But moving on. Uh, And everybody wants to know about the prices of these coins and where they're going to go. Oh, where do you see this thing going? And what should I buy? I'll never tell you what to buy. I'll never tell you what to purchase. That's totally up to you. I'll tell you what I like, why I like it, what I researched on it, how you can do your research on it to learn about these things. But as far as price, Cardano, Chainlink, things like that that have a big, use case, they're going to grow. There's a use for them. Doesn't really have a big, huge use, but it's fast. That's great that it's fast, but what is it going to do? How's it going to help? And again, fast transactions with low fees, they help. They do. Who wants to send $10,000 and get charged, $700, $800,000? Like, that's ridiculous. When you could sit there and send something from whatever, Florida to China like that in an instant, and the person can have it in a split second, and you're charged like $1 or whatever. I mean, of course, that's a huge use case. But you want to look at I look into projects that are globally recognized. People, Chainlink, ADA, SNX, Nexus is another one, not Nexus Mutual, NXS, November X-Ray Sierra. That's an awesome project. If you haven't checked that out, definitely take a look at it. But in order to get started, if you're looking to get started, and the easiest way, I'm going to push one of my secrets out there, and it's super easy. It's ridiculous. I was just talking to a couple people today about it, and they were shocked. You want to make free money? Do you want free money? Do you want free investments? Who doesn't, right? Why wouldn't you? If you've heard if you know me, if you're watching this video, you've heard me talk about the fold app. I use the card, I swipe the card, I pay the fee for the card per year. They also have a free version. A lot of people don't want to move their money into a card and all this, and that's fine, because you know what, you don't have to. You can download the app and spin the wheel every day for I was gonna say for completely free, but it's late, exhausted. For $0, you can just get on the app every 24 hours, spin the wheel, get 10 sats, and yeah, 10 sats. What is that, like a penny? Like, okay, whatever. But you know what? Satoshis add up. I don't give a crap if dollars add up and pennies add up. Satoshis add up, because you know what? How do you know how much 50,000 Satoshis is going to be worth in 10 years? You got them for free? Free money. So what I usually recommend is downloading the Fold app. I'll leave links in the description if you guys want to download it, whatever. Download the Fold app, spin the wheel every day, 24 hours, boom, boom, boom. When you do sign up with it, I believe you do get 10 or 20,000 Satoshis. Either 5, 10, or 20,000 Satoshis for free when you sign up to the Fold app with the referral link that I have. Can't exactly remember, but anyway, you get a free amount of Satoshis. It's free. And then you spin your thing every 24 hours. You hit the button, spin the wheel, and then once you hit 50,000 Satoshis now, right? What are you going to do with it? Take it, put it in your wallet? Okay, great idea. Not bad. Not bad. Or you can sign up for Celsius, send it over to Celsius, and make 6.2% on your Bitcoin per year. Yeah, I think those 50,000 Satoshis, $10, $5, whatever it is. What do you do? It's free. Now you're making 6.2% on it per year for free. Something you didn't even buy. All you did was click, click, click. And now it's accruing interest. Might take a little bit to get 50,000 sats if you're not using the free card or the paid card, if you're just spinning the wheel. But it's worth it, in my opinion. And again, it's opinion. Opinions are like, everybody's got one. So just saying. If you're interested in that, links are in the description, and on the video, on the uploaded video, the link will be in the description. That's a good place to get started. To kind of, while you're researching, doing your research on Bitcoin and all these altcoins and everything else, it's a great place to start. You just spin the wheel. You get 50,000 Satoshis in there, send it. And then on the Fold app, every 30 days is when your Satoshis are recognized so that you can withdraw. That's when they're able to withdraw. So if you spin today, and then a week later you spin, you miss for a couple weeks, like, but you have like 50,000 sats in there, you might have to wait for the other ones to catch up, if that makes any sense. But anyways, Bitcoin, a lot of people don't realize you can purchase as little as $10 of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Like, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a whole SNX. You don't have to buy a whole Chainlink. You don't have to buy a whole yeah, you probably don't even have to buy a whole ADA. It's you can have 0.25 of a coin. It's not, you can have 0.134567 whatever of a coin. It's not, as many decimals as a coin has as it goes out. You do not need whole Bitcoin. You don't have to invest 40 that 44 to $46,000, to get into Bitcoin. You can do it as little as $5. Whatever, if the exchange, if it's like Coinbase, Crypto.com, Gemini, Voyager, they may all have a different minimum, but for the most part, you can get in for like if you wanted to purchase it. But just get that out of your head that, I gotta purchase a whole Bitcoin if I don't have 46. I've heard it so many times. I don't have $40,000 for a whole Bitcoin. You don't need it. You don't need it. You can dollar cost average, which means every single week you're throwing $20 at it, $20 at it, or whatever you can afford. Once your bills are paid and your savings are put away and all this stuff. Which brings you to another point. Your savings. What are you making in your savings account right now? Percentage per year. Percent. What are you making? There's a lot of savings apps out there that you can use the US dollar coin or the whatever, even SNX. Make 13.99% per year on synthetic. Why would I put that money in my savings account, make 1% per year? But yeah, it's more easily, in the savings account. Okay, I can just transfer it to my checking and blah blah. But I mean, if you got in early, you had it for a bit, just making interest on it. Yeah, you get taxed on it, but who cares at that point? Whatever. You know what I mean? Difference is it's up to you. It's what it really is. There's no difference. JSKAAY says, "Show me your portfolio." Put up or shut up. I don't give my portfolio to just anyone. So sorry about that. But yeah, you not about, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, because um you're dude, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna sit here and flex and be like, I got my portfolio. Like, no. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to get a Lambo. I'm trying to actually, with everything I gain, once I'm set, and I have enough and I'm good and comfortable, great. I can help friends and family and shit like that. I'm not looking to sit there and flex on people and be like, Lambo. Just looking to live comfortably, no hate. I'm not talking any bad vibes out there, man. Not at all. But I don't, I don't have millions and millions of freaking, but I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Anyways, another tip: never lose your private keys. If you lose your private keys or your seed phrase, you are F in the A, because unless you can find it, you're pretty screwed. You're pretty screwed. So if you wrote your private keys down and your seed phrase somewhere and whatever, Bob took the garbage out and threw the paper out, like you're screwed. If you don't know what it is, you ain't getting back in that wallet. Um, Definitely always take your crypto off the exchanges, and that's again, it's up to you. It's an opinion, but if that exchange decides to, do something crazy or whatever, they want to take some Bitcoin, like you never know. Or if it gets hacked, at least you know if you take it off and put it in your own wallet, your own ledger, your own Trezor, you know you got your private keys. You have your private keys for that. You know it's safe. You know it's not going anywhere. Somebody could steal your ledger, your Trezor. They could steal it, whatever. Doesn't matter. If they do not have your private keys or your seed phrase or anything, they cannot get the cryptocurrency off of it. You can leave your wallet home, fly to, if you're in let's just say you're in, I don't know, whatever, you're in Florida. You live in Florida and you flew over to Italy for a vacation, right? And then you fucked around my wallet, but I got my private key and my seed phrase and all that stuff, and my passwords and all that. You can buy and the same wallet, go, plug it into your computer, type all that stuff in, and restore your wallet onto that. And you'll have your funds and you'll be able to do whatever you want with them. That's the beauty of crypto. That's why people say, you don't have to, it's not like gold where, if you wanted to bring your gold with you, you'd have to carry, if you got 17 gold bars, you'd have to bring all 17 gold bars with you across the freaking thing and put it on the plane and all this other shit. No, not at all. All you need is your numbers and you're good to go. Your private key and you're good to go. And again, Ledger or Trezor are two of the top ones, but there's a lot of them out there, honestly. There's ones that look like telephones. There's ones that look like smartphones now, with the camera on it and everything. They're kind of sketchy in my opinion, just because what if the camera stops? What if it craps out? Like I don't know. But then again, if you have your private keys, I mean, you're good to go. So, yeah, I'll move on to the last little bit of notes that I put down while I was sitting around and just waiting for them. Um, Crypto. So with crypto, think of it as like the beginning of the internet. When it started, we're pretty early yet. We're still in the beginning. We're still waiting for mass adoption. You have all these different entities saying no, crypto's horrible, all this stuff. You know, everybody wants to fight about it and say it's terrible. It's gonna ruin the ecosystem. Blah 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 all this shit. And you got FUD here, and fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and all this crap. And then they want to say it's horrible, don't buy it. And then they want to say, oh, it's great, buy it. It is definitely messed with. I'll say that. It's definitely manipulated. But take that as a grain of salt, whatever. And don't forget, Bitcoin does have every 4 years. So I believe right now, every time a block is mined, and you can research more on this, I'm not going to get crazy into it, but every time a block is mined, uh, the miner receives 6.25 BTC. It was 12.5, now it's 6.25, I believe. So every 4 years, that's what happens. We just had a halving in 2020. So went from 12.5 to 6.25. Now, in 2024, it's going to do it again. And everyone who mines a block is going to get 3.125, 3.125, whatever, Bitcoin per block mined. So it halves. That number cuts in half every 4 years. So yeah. Basically, what that means is you have all these miners who are, mining and spending tons and tons and tons of money on all these machines, and they got like their own mining warehouses and in the back of their house, so they're using their sheds and they got these cooling fans and everything. And again, you can research that on your own. But it's expensive, so they have to sell it. So what do? They send it to the exchange to sell it to pay their bills, unless they're just using their regular income to pay for their electricity and keeping their Bitcoin. But as that goes down, do you think people are gonna want to? Do you think these miners are gonna want to send it to the exchange and sell it, or do you think they're gonna just want to hodl it in their private wallets? And you know what I mean? Like great store value. So take that, do what you want with it. Um, and again, if people aren't sending Bitcoin to the exchanges to sell it, what do the exchanges have? Less Bitcoin, no Bitcoin, less Bitcoin. I'm not going to say no Bitcoin, but they'll have a hard time getting it, you know? But I mean, there's always going to be people who want to sell it. So that'll always be there. Um, it just becomes more scarce as time goes on. And when something becomes scarce and it's a highly, sought after asset or product, people like it, they want it, they pay more for it. But yeah, and the difference between stocks and crypto, you don't really own, okay, you own your stock, sure. Buy it on Robinhood, yeah, you own it, okay. But you can't send it anywhere and hold it by yourself. You can't take your stock and send it to a wallet and say, hey, this is mine. Eventually, in the future, there are blockchains that are looking into that, exchanges, so to speak. They're looking into that, and you know, you'll be able to actually, eventually, hopefully, maybe one day, buy a stock and have it as a token and hold it in your wallet. So imagine buying whatever, what the craze is with stocks now, AMC. Imagine buying a share of AMC now, and then later on, when everything changes or it gets decentralized, imagine buying a token share of AMC and holding it in your wallet, saying, "Yeah, I own that." Like they can't do anything with it. I want to sell it, I can sell it. If there's a buyer for my sale, it's being sold. So they can't, these exchanges like Uniswap and stuff, very different than Robinhood. Robinhood, and again, I'm not putting any negativity on them. No, but I mean, what a lot of these, I'll just say what a lot of these centralized exchanges did was, they shut people down and they said, no, you're not going to buy and sell and all this. When everything went crazy, what was it? AMC, Doe, whatever it was. I can't even. It was months ago. It was like 6 months ago or something like that. Right, 4 months, whatever it was. Not a big deal. If you really care about the time, then, uh, but yeah, when you're looking for a cryptocurrency, I'm just gonna sum this up real quick because it's been all over the place and exhausted. Um, when you're looking for a cryptocurrency to invest in or to hold or whatever, I would say the best way to research it is, uh, if you find one and you're like, oh, I don't know about it. What about it? Well, who's the team? What team is behind it? Go on their website, look at their roadmap. It'll tell you when they're looking to upgrade it and do different things with it and put it on an exchange and you know or it'll tell you when they put it on the exchange. If they're keeping updated with it, they'll update it and say, oh, it was put on exchange January 1st, 2021. Quarter two of 2021. Look into, you know, whatever, anything, it'll show you their progress, what they want to do, what they want to accomplish with it, and then when something goes live, it should have a check mark or a green dot next to it, but check the team and don't just look at the team and look at the people and follow the description on the people that's underneath the people. Take the person's name, throw it in Google. Who are they? Find out more about them, and then look at the use case. What are they trying to do with it? Read their white paper. The white paper tells you everything about it. If you haven't read the Bitcoin white paper yet, I highly encourage you to do that. Go ahead, and it's rough, it's long, but read a little bit of it every night. If you got to read pieces of it over and over, go ahead. If it's something that you want to really learn, or you're interested in, give it a shot. Challenge you to do that. But yeah, definitely look at the team, look at the use case of the cryptocurrency or the project, and see what they want to do. See what they're looking to do with it. Are they looking to just use it as a, for something silly, or are they looking to like try to change certain things in the world and do things with it or whatever? But if you like what you read about it and you're passionate about it, and put it this way, don't ever buy anything that you you're not passionate about. Read up on the project, see what it is. And it shouldn't take you weeks and weeks to read up on it. Just check it out, read up on it, Google the team, search it, just or research it. Search the team, search what they're looking to do, the use cases of the thing. Like, if you like it and like what they're doing, check their Twitter, check their Facebook, check their LinkedIn, see what they're all about. You know, if they have like 300 followers on Twitter, and see if they have a Telegram group. If they have a Telegram group, and there's like a bunch of people in that. Check it out, search it, look at it, see what it is. Um, but again, I like the mainstream ones. They're a little more expensive, but they're worth it. To be completely honest, they're not, like chain link. In my opinion, it's not financial advice, but chain link, ADA, um, SNX, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yeah, look at those. Um, Check them out, research them, do your own research, make your own opinions on it, watch other videos on YouTube for, whoever you like to watch. Go ahead, check it out, watch their stuff, but watch their stuff and make your own opinion. Take a bunch of people's collaborative thoughts and just put it in the basket and start picking through it and what you like, what you don't like, why you like it, why you don't like it. Start forming your own opinion, on it, and then, and that's all like after you research this project. Obviously, you're not just gonna, you know, say, oh yeah, I heard about Blue Coin. It's just not a coin, I don't know, whatever. Just any coin, XX coin, Blue Coin, whatever. Yeah, you're not just going to look at it and look at the look at people's opinions of it on the internet and just I gotta buy it. It's gonna go 10x. No, don't do that. Look at what they gotta say. Sure, if you hear somebody say something, immediately go research it, Google it. Boom. The team, find out who the team is, find out what they want to do, their use case, check their roadmap, read their white paper, or thumb through it, at least thumb through it, at least thumb through their white paper. Because if you do not, just do it. Just do it. Look at their white paper. It's free. PDF file. Click it, read it. Then check out everybody, what everybody's saying about it on YouTube. Form your own opinion based on theirs, and then take your research, take all that opinion stuff, put it together, and make your own educated decision. And then execute. You like it, great. You don't throw it in the trash. Never go back to whatever. But whatever you do, execute, be consistent in what you do. Don't, yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna buy, I don't, yeah, I'm gonna buy a little bit, no, I'm gonna sell it. Because if you're buying and selling the thing constantly, you're gonna end up probably, at a loss. Uh, Pick something solid that you really you like what they're doing, go for it. But that's all I got. Just for a quick sum up, Bitcoin is more of like your store of value. Ethereum is a project that other projects build on top of. Make a video on NFTs too eventually. Uh, just different ones. From NBA Top Shots to the Wax blockchain to there's a lot. There's a lot. I can't even too many. Not too many, but it's just a lot. A lot to go, get into. If you think there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, jump into the NFT world. You'll be shocked, surprised, and like yourself. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. I hope this video helped. If it did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you want. I will be doing more on, I had a Twitter poll. I did I did a post on Twitter, a poll on Twitter about a week and a half ago, and asked what people would like to see more of, what they were interested in. I asked what you guys were interested in, and the winner was NFTs, I believe it was. NFTs in there. Let me find the poll. It said, what type of cryptocurrency content are you interested in? If it's not listed, drop it in the comments. So it was Bitcoin blockchain, NFTs and their adoption, or celebs getting involved. And the winner was NFTs and their adoption. So I'll most likely be doing like a series on NFTs and their adoption and Bitcoin. Because if you didn't know, they will start, can't even speak right now. There will be videos, movies put on blockchains as NFTs. It's already out there. It's not in the regular media. They will not put it on television for you. No, they won't. But Anthony Hopkins, yeah, Hannibal Lecter, he's making a movie and putting it on a certain blockchain. Yeah. So if you didn't know that, and the reason being, and artists are doing it as well, because there's no third party there. They can put it right there on the blockchain and make money off it as an NFT. I could take this video, if I could find a NFT platform that'll support a whatever 45-minute an hour video, and sell it for $1. And if people want to watch it, they'll buy it for $1. And if I make 1,000,000 of them to sell and 1,000,000 of them sold, I've made $1,000,000 with no third party. The blockchain may get a percentage, whether they get 1%, 2%, depending on the blockchain. But that's the reason that one of the reasons that celebrities and artists are getting involved in NFTs. And it's, and a lot of people say, oh, who cares about celebrities? Not the celebrities. Not it. Getting it. It's the artists in general, whether they're a celebrity, a movie star, or whatever. Like, that's what it is. They're getting the bigger picture. You're gonna start seeing movies going, as NFTs. Will they still be? People say, "Oh, they're not gonna be movie theaters." That's not to say that they can't make the NFT, put it on put an NFT on a blockchain and have it in movie theaters. I mean, you'd just be paying with crypto. Some people said Wax, EOS. I'll talk about that too. Wax is a huge blockchain for Wax is their Atomic Hub is the actual platform on the Wax blockchain. Wax P is the cryptocurrency. The NFTs are on Atomic Hub, and you purchase them with Wax, or you sell them for Wax P. But yeah, talk a little bit about that. I'm not trying to step on any other creators' toes at all. Just trying to throw out content that people haven't really, that people want to hear or people want to see and learn more about, that nobody else is really talking about. Nobody's really talking about NFT movies. I'm surprised. That's huge. Normal people, I think, in my opinion, to be surprised on that. I think normal people will say, wow, NFT is wait, what? What's an NFT? How the hell am I going to see Anthony Hopkins' new movie? And like I said, like, whatever. That's just the first one that's doing it. So, yeah, do with that, take that and do with it what you will, whatever. But it's pretty big news. So I'll have a lot more on that. I'll probably do a video on that. It's not really new news. It's actually pretty somewhat old news. Because in cryptocurrency things fly. I mean, if you're out of the space for a week or forget it, a month, forget it. I was just out of the space for about a month. I followed the prices a little bit, but I didn't really. And yeah, so things fly. It's like lightning fast. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has an awesome night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you're at. And Friday the 13th. So happy Friday the 13th. Good luck. Any black hats, run or don't. We'll pick them up. Maybe it's a good luck. Depends on what you think. But anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm shot. I'm getting out of here. Peace.